Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, folks. Good morning, folks, wherever you are. Today we are waking up in a town called Sigor, which is located in West Pokot. Let me show you guys where this place is. So this is National Government Constituency Development Fund Board, Sigor Constituency Office. I think it is located on that direction, of course, way area. So Executive Lodge, Sigor. So we spent our night in a hotel called Banshed. I think it is one of the executive hotels in Sigor Town, and all I can say is that, considering how small the place is and how little the whole area is in terms of development, this is one of the best hotels you can get in this area. So Banshed Hotel and Restaurant. I'm just approaching the main gate right now. This is the place, Banshed Hotel and Restaurant. So this is the hotel. PO box, this Kapenguria, facilities available, superb self-contained rooms, conference facilities, parking space, bar. Of course, also I think the shop here where they sell natural honey. So this is the hotel. This is the main gate to the hotel. Let me take you guys for a tour around. Of course, as they have said, there are enough parking spaces for anyone who comes with his or her vehicle around this area. As you can see, the vehicles are well parked. Also on this other side, there are also enough other parking spaces, as you can see. So I want to take you guys for a tour around the hotel rooms where we spent yesterday night. So you guys should come with me. The place is a little bit cold during the night. Of course, this is around the lowland Pokot area. So this is the hotel where we spent yesterday night. I spent in room 722. This is where I spent yesterday night. So let me open the place and show you guys the place where I spent. This is how the room looks like. It's not as spacious as such. You can just see some like 10-feet room by 10 maybe. This is the bed. Kind of comfy at night. Also it's well equipped with mosquito net. The blankets, the bed sheets are there, and this is where you are supposed to use as your study table, maybe if you want to operate your laptop. But alternatively, because there is no any place where you can put your clothes or where you can put your bags, so there are no drawers. So what you instead use this place for is just to hold your bags, and then maybe you hang your dirty clothes here on this seat, of course. Banshed Hotel and Restaurant, Sigor. The lodging rooms are there. For inquiries, you call that number. Then also, of course, this is the most important part. We can't forget this place. This is the loops, like literally. They have that traditional loo in the room also, with an open door. As you can see, there's nothing to block the water when you're trying to take a shower, and they put those ones in the toilet. The buckets are in the toilet. Maybe this one is used when the showers are not working, or if you are trying to take of course, you to cleanse yourself and everything. And this is small spaces you use maybe for brushing your teeth or doing any other forms of cleanliness if you want to do. And then you have that small pipa, or what you call recycle waste material, where you can put your waste materials and everything. The slippers are there, as you can see, of course. They have to put blue and red so that they ensure that you do not run away with. So that is basically the tour around this place. This is where we spent. And the next big place where you guys need to see is also where we ate last night. Of course, it's already around 10 a.m. and if you want to take your breakfast or anything like tea, there's a hotel side of this is the restaurant side of the whole hotel, of course. And let me take you guys for a tour around the restaurant area. So this is what the hotel side look like. Sasa daddy?
Sawa.
Uko sawa? So, Sasa, I'm doing a video about this hotel. Yeah. So I'm trying to invite Kenyans in this area. At least mtu akikuja West Pokot ajue ya kwamba kuna hoteli inaitwa Banshee wakuje pia. Yeah. So what do you tell Kenyans about this hotel?
What do I tell Kenyans?
Yeah, just tell them.
Welcome to Banshee. It's a good place. Yeah. For best.
Go best, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for best services. Alafu,
Good meals.
Good meals.
Yeah, sure.
I really enjoyed your matumbo yesterday night. It's so unfortunate that you guys have no matumbo today.
We will get in the morning or reta in the evening.
Okay. So I think by the standard of Sigor Town, this is the best hotel, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you guys are invited to this hotel if you want to enjoy good meals. Of course, also a very good ambience around this hotel. This is the best place for you. Banshee Hotel. That is the name. So we will also go to the town and tour the whole Sigor Town to see how the locals live. Also talk to them about their stories and give their insight about the whole town. So stay tuned until town, because maybe I'm looking for a border rider to take me to the town. It's a little bit far from here. Once we reach the town center, we will going to give you guys another story. So stay here. So folks, also the hotel has the whole side, that is maybe where they do their conference facility. It is called conference facility. This is where they do their conferences. So this is the hall. Yeah, of course, it's not that big, but I think this is, it can accommodate some 30 people at once. Also there is a TV right there, of course, with a Wi-Fi password right there. So that means also this can be used as a den at night. Maybe if people want to watch football, films, news, or anything else. And there is the backup generator for, of course, in case there's something going on and KPLC decide to play. There's a backup generator. So I think I can say it is well equipped. I don't know what exists on this side, but if you allow me, I think I should go around and see. There is a bigger backup generator. So, and this is where they do a lot of their stuff. Maybe I think that could be a staff quota. This is where they do their slaughtering. I think there's another preparing the vegetables right there. This is where they slaughter their dogs. So what else? Banshee Hotel in Sigor, of course. This is also where they do their preparation. And this is where they do their cleaning, as you can see. Jambo. Sasa. Naje daddy. So this is where they do their cooking. You can see already the meat is up there. And also other main area where cooking is done. Sasa? Ko sawa? Naje? Yeah, so I think that is what Banshee offers. And I also talked to the owner, who is also the local manager, who just told me that The charges per night is 1,000 shillings for the lodge if you want to spend and wake up in the morning and leave. But if you want bed and breakfast, it is, I think he said it's around 1,500 shillings for bed only. At night is 1,000 shillings. So provided that you cannot get even a better service in this area, I think that is a little bit understandable. So 1,000 for bed only, 1,500 for bed and breakfast. So let's go to town and do other stories. Guys, as I have explained earlier, we are trying to walk to Sigor Center and meet the residents, talk to them and see how people in Sigor live their lives. So nyaje?
Poa sana.
Uko salama?
Niko poa.
So I just bumped into this pikipiki guy and he's the one who is now driving us to Sigor Center. So nataka kwenda Sigor Center. Tunapeleka na pesa ngapi?
50 bob.
50 bob? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So that is it. We are taking a ride to Sigor Center. Unaweza tuambia nini kuhusu Sigor?
Sigor. Sigor ni ambayo ni nzuri.
Okay.
Na pia kwa maendeleo ni mtu akitaka kuendelea vizuri, mtu anaweza tamani kutembea Sigor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Wakenya kutoka mahali pengine wanaweza kuja kutembea pia Sigor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salama. Yeah. Kila mmoja anapatikana
Mwenye nimetoka Mandera pia nakaribishwa kutembea Sigor. Kuja niishi hapa nijuane na locals.
Yeah.
Nikae na wao pia nitembee ndani yao.
Nakaribisha sana ufike Sigor kwa sababu hapa naona ukilinganisha na hizo kaunti zingine wa Pokot Central kama West Pokot, hapa sub county of West Pokot.
Yeah.
Pokot Central ni mzuri sana, especially hapa Sigor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of Kenyans wako na ile perception ya West Pokot. Ukisikia hata mahali jina Pokot kuna a lot of insecurity. That's how the media has shaped a lot of perception. So hawa pia una emphasize ya kwamba hii area una amani, sio?
Yeah, there is peace this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like people think outside West Pokot mtu akienda anaenda kukufa.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Facts by one of the residents here who is now riding me Sigor Center. And of course I know every time my family calls and I tell them I'm traveling to West Pokot, people have a lot of fear. They think that maybe I'm traveling there to go and die. A lot of people believe that anyone who travels is like the area to die. But I think the reality is far from that, as the local is emphasizing. So let's travel around, let's talk to the residents and also see what else they have to tell us. So ni nini naweza pata hapa? What people watu wa Sigor wanakuanga na nini? The main economic activity labda.
The main economic activity ni I think the main economic is about farming.
Farming?
Yeah.
What kind of farming?
Cash crops.
Cash crops.
Yeah, I think maize is part of cash crop.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So they do maize farming.
Yeah.
Alafu jana pia nikiwa nasafiri nilikuwa naona kuna center hapa.
Yeah.
Watu wengi wanauza sana onions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think also mixed farming can apply this area.
Okay.
Even others can rear livestock. Yeah.
So nipatie namba yako. 07
57 806 971.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks. God bless you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
Collins.
Collins.
Yeah.
My name is Ali.
Okay.
But you can find my social media at Baba Yao General.
Bio General.
Yes. Okay. Huko ndo utaniona kwa YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, kila mahali. And that's where I post my videos.
Okay.
Yeah, so mi usafiri na naonyesha Wakenya mahali mimi nimesafiri. So ni mahali gani naweza enda? Nende nionyeshe Wakenya kuhusu story. Hapa center ni mahali gani?
Center. Nianza na hapa pia the far end. Ni place nyingine mzuri.
So the whole center ni hii barabara tu.
Barabara yote itakuwa center mpaka huko mbele far end.
Mpaka huko ndani. Okay. So nitembee tu nikiongea. Sawa. Thank you bro. Collins. Asante sana. So that is it. I met one of the locals. I think he's a very gentle man. He took me from the Banshed hotels and dropped me at the center. And this is the center. This is what the whole place looks like. Yeah, Jenny. So that is it. The locals are very accommodative people. I think a lot of perception about these people can only end when we come and live with them and stay with them and talk to them and, you know, walk amongst them like I'm doing currently. So I think this is the marketplace, but most of them are not yet out. There's some few businesses also that are already open. As you can see, there's that brown cyber. Niaje? Uko salama?
Salama kabisa.
Mimi naitwa Ali. Mtu akitaka kusalimia na Kipokot anasema aje?
Mimi Mpokoti.
Wewe si Mpokot. So hapa kuna watu wengine pia wanaishi, Wakenya wengine pia wanaishi apart from Pokot.
Unaona kama mimi Mluya nika hapa.
Wewe ni Mluya? Na uko hapa?
Nika hapa.
Sasa mimi nilikuwa nafikiria hapa ni Pokot peke yake ndo wanaishi.
Hapana, watu wote wako hapa.
Okay. Okay, so as you can hear, this means also this is a cosmopolitan area, so other Kenyans are also living here, like wewe ni Mluya. Jina yako ni?
Ninaitwa Tom.
Tom. Tom, mimi naitwa Ali.
Okay.
So what can you tell us about Sigor?
Tuseme, unajua mimi nakaa
Ortum
na ninafanya biashara ya
kitunguu.
Kwa hivyo nimepata watu ndio nimekuja nao hapa.
Okay.
Lakini pia wanapita hapa.
So Ortum ni hapa nyuma sio?
Ortum ni hapa nyuma kama unaelekea Chepareria.
Yes, Chepareria hiyo. Jana usiku nilipita huko nikiwa nasafiri nikikuja hapa. Nikapata watu wengi sana wanauza kitunguu.
Hapo.
That was what I was even sharing with the border rider who just dropped me here. So nimeona, so wewe pia unafanya hiyo kazi ya kitunguu?
Nafanya kazi ya kitunguu.
Ortum area ni ya kitunguu peke yake?
Nafanya kitunguu na pia wakati mwingine kama sienda shamba ninaweza pata hata wateja na nibebe.
So pia unafanya boda?
Pia boda ninafanya.
Okay. So lakini hujui sana kuhusu Sigor sio? Sigor ni center peke yake ama kuna mahali nyingine naweza tembea nionyeshe Wakenya?
Sigor ni kubwa, unaweza tembea ukisonga hivi.
Okay.
Kwa sababu nimeona ni kubwa kabisa.
Okay. Okay, asante sana. Asante sana baba.
Sawa.
So that is Collins. It is interesting how, you know, our perceptions and some of our views about the Kenyan towns keep on changing. I always thought that you can only find Pokot people living in Sigor because it is one of the remotest area in West Pokot County, edging towards, you know, the Turkana County. It is a border area. Jambo, muko salama? So, but I'm getting a Luya person who is a border rider operating in a place called Ortum. Ortum is just some few kilometers back. I think we passed there around 8:30 p.m. yesterday night when we were traveling to this area. And so a lot of people in Ortum do onion businesses. He's also a border rider who happens to get a client traveling to Sigor Center to come and drop there. So as you can see, the place looks nice and decent. Of course, some businesses are there, but the transport sector is, of course, fully operational. Jambo, mambo, niaje? So this is it. This is Sigor Center. So I think I would love to talk to some locals. Jambo. And maybe buy some few things here and there if an opportunity arises. But I think most of the businesses are not yet out. It's around 10:30 a.m. right now. Jambo. So this is how the town center looks like. I think there's a bigger place. Jambo. There's a bigger area than where we left. I'm headed towards there. I'm walking towards that place. It's a new learning experience for me, so look at that. I think you see a lot of lorries traveling in this area. That shows the kind of how logistics is big. Yes. also. Jambo. So, of course, there is a construction site. I think maybe this is a county government project. They are working on market stalls because it is in at the center of this market. Weiwei filling station. So I want to understand what is the difference between Weiwei and Sigor. So let me pose that question to the locals. Because when I was being dropped, I was told it is Sigor Center, but I see most of the writings is Weiwei. So I really want to understand why they call it Weiwei. But Jambo. So let me talk to the locals and ask them that question. Jambo, muko salama? Nani anaweza ongea Kiswahili? Nimuongelesha kidogo. Kiswahili kidogo, nataka kuuliza swali moja. Mtu yoyote tu, Si pikipiki, nataka tu kuongea, nataka tu niulize swali moja. Mbona watu wanasema hapa ni Sigor, lakini nimeona imeandikwa Weiwei kila mahali. Weiwei inamaanisha
Award.
Oh, Weiwei ward. Sigor iko wapi?
Ni Sigor constituency.
Oh, Sigor constituency, lakini Weiwei ward. So nikisafiri nataka kukuja hapa, nasema naenda Weiwei ama naenda Sigor?
Naenda Sigor.
Naenda Sigor. Lakini hapa ni Weiwei.
Ward ya Weiwei.
So Sigor iko wapi kwingine?
Peta mingi Sigor ni huko yote ni Sigor. Hii iko na ward 4.
Okay. Kuna Seger,
kuna Lomut, Weiwei,
na Masol. Oh, okay. So this is Weiwei. Oh, asanteni sana. So mimi nasafiri nafanya stories kuhusu Kenya Town. Kila mahali mimi naenda nalala na nafanya stories zao. Ndio nionyeshe wa Kenya how other Kenyans in other parts of the country also live their lives. So asanteni sana. So ni nini ingine inafanyika hapa yenye wa Kenya wanafaa wajue? What is the most common practice ya watu hapa, kama ni economic activity, social activity? Farming. What kind of farming?
Fruit farming.
Maembe. Okay. So ni maembe ndio watu wanafanya. Na ni nyingine watu wanaweza kuja waseme tunaenda Weiwei kuangalia ama Sigor kufanya? Milima. So yes, I think this is one of the biggest thing also. There are very big mountains around. Some of them are religious sites also. Nimeona hapa Orwa ukienda kuna ile milima wa Pokot wanasema Mungu yao umetoka hapo. Kuna kitu kama hiyo sio? Inaitwaje? Mtelo. Yes, of course. There is that Mtemo Hill. Okay. Sawa, asanteni sana. Naitwa Ali. Wewe unaitwa? Aaron. Asanteni. So kuna mahali nyingine ya kwenda ama ni hapa tu? Hapa ndo misho?
Bado Lomut.
Oh, Lomut. Lakini Weiwei ni tu. Weiwei ni kutoka huko mpaka hapa. Sawa, asanteni. So I think that is it for Weiwei area. The difference between Weiwei and Sigor is the constituency. Weiwei is the ward. So we are actually in Weiwei ward of the Sigor constituency. So Sigor is bigger area. So it is coming out very clearly that the main economic activity in this area is farming, which is subsistence farming or kind of cash crop farming. And the most attractive tourist area also is the mountains, which is the epitome of the beauty, especially if you are driving in this area. So you see that one that is making smoke. Some of these mountains also are believed to be holy sites, like the Mitelo mountain. I think it is in Orwa, and shortly after this, if we travel, we will go to Orwa and talk to Nyaje and talk to maybe the residents there, and where the whole belief of Mitelo being, a holy shrine emanates from. So I think that is it for this area until we reach the next town or the next village or the next area. Be here and take care of yourself. Bye bye.